Don't you go there. Don't you go there.
What's up, kid? Baby? What's up?
Steal. I don't steal anything.
You don't? You sold men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them.
Oh,
a few times.
Who? What man?
You not get the lead.
Two looks like Toni Braxton has finally reached a breaking point, and this time, it's all because of her own sister. After Tamar Braxton was caught on stage getting a little too playful with Birdman during the Rzou's battle, fans went into a frenzy, and Toni was not amused. According to sources, Toni confronted Tamar directly, warning her to back off before things got ugly. But it doesn't stop there. Rumors are now swirling that Tamar has allegedly been trying to seduce Birdman behind Toni's back. And to make things even messier, Toni Braxton seemed to hint that this kind of behavior isn't exactly new. She allegedly implied that Tamar has a history of getting a little too close to Toni's boyfriends in the past. And now, people are convinced she's doing it again. What started as a bit of sisterly tension has blown up into a full-blown betrayal. Insiders say this was a last straw for Toni, turning the Braxton family drama from uncomfortable to downright explosive. If these rumors turn out to be true, this might just be the scandal that tears the sisters apart for good. Let's break it down. Toni and Tamar's relationship has been rocky for a while now, but this latest situation might be beyond repair. The drama kicked off a few days ago when Tamar appeared on stage with Birdman during the Cash Money takeover for the '99 and the 2000s Rzou's battle against No Limit Soldiers. Fans were already questioning why Tamar was even there, but things took a shocking turn when she walked up to Birdman mid-performance and wiped the sweat off his face. That moment sent social media into overdrive. Not only was she touching Toni's man, but many fans felt it crossed a serious line. The backlash was instant. Tamar got dragged online, with people asking the same question. What was she even doing that for? Tamar definitely F*** Ed Birdman. Why are you wiping sweat off that man? Not Tamar on stage acting like a groupie with her sister Toni's ex-husband, Birdman. And can we talk about Tamar wiping the sweat off Birdman's head? Or are we just going to act like we didn't see that? One fan even called her out directly, asking, "Now, why were you on that stage with your sister's man, Tamar?" And Tamar responded, "'Cause she couldn't be here and she loves her husband. So I'ma hold it down for her and my brother." Now, Tamar tried to play it off like it was just a family thing, claiming fans were reading too much into an innocent moment. But let's be real, she and Toni aren't even that close right now for her to be doing all that on stage, holding it down for her sister. These two have been at odds for a while. They can barely stay in the same room for 10 minutes without things turning into an argument. In fact, Toni has even admitted herself that she doesn't like Tamar.
Although I love my family, most of the time I don't like my family. Everyone in my family.
Take a breath.
Everybody. I feel like I'm angry at everybody in my family. I don't like my family. If they weren't my family, they wouldn't be my friends.
So when Tamar tried to flip the script and claim she was just being a good sister, let's just say fans weren't buying it. But in true Braxton family values fashion, things quickly spiraled out of control. That's when her other sister, Towanda, stirred the pot by hinting that Tamar might have been trying to put the moves on Birdman, and that the moment wasn't nearly as innocent as Tamar made it seem. Now, we all know the Braxton sisters never shy away from a little drama, but nobody saw that coming. According to Towanda, Tamar has a history of getting a little too close to Toni's boyfriends, and allegedly even crossing the line with some of them. From the way Towanda said it, it sure sounded like Tamar might have her eyes on Toni's man once again.
Steal.
I don't steal anything.
You don't? You sold men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them.
Oh,
a few times.
Who? What man?
You not get the lead.
Bitch. Dirty, low-down ass bitch.
Oh, you such a liar. Such a liar.
Man, he said he Towanda.
You know that's a lie.
I swear to
You know
God.
that's a lie. Which God are you trying
I swear. Your man for? You think I'm too? Don't you?
Y'all, can you believe it? Not Tamar breaking out into song in the middle of being accused of being a man-stealer. Her history of going after Toni's exes kind of explains why these two are always at each other's throats more than the other sisters. Don't get me wrong, Tamar's had her share of beef with the other sisters too, but when it comes to her and Toni, it's always on another level. For example, remember that messy situation with her niece who claimed one of her sister's husbands had been inappropriate? Word on the street is that the man in question was Trina's ex-husband, Gabe Solis. So, technically, it didn't involve Toni at the time. Last year, Ashley revealed that when she was just 16, her dad and stepmom discovered disturbing text messages between her and her aunt's boyfriend. At first, her aunt seemed heartbroken and furious about what happened, but that reaction didn't last. Over time, Ashley noticed the sympathy fading and the energy around her shifting as people began rewriting what really went down. She said, "My aunt was there for me. She was very kind, very nice, and was like, 'I'm so sorry this happened to you.' She was very kind, and it just felt safe. But then, as the years went by, it was like that mood, that assumption that I didn't do anything because I was a child, was no longer there." Yeah, Ashley claimed that, over time, her aunt began treating her like she was solely to blame for everything. Eventually, she said, her aunt cut her off completely. Even though Ashley insists she never pursued or encouraged anything with her aunt's partner, she admitted the entire experience was painful, leaving her feeling like she was being punished for something completely beyond her control. What made it worse was seeing the rest of her family still friendly with the man in question, acting as if none of it had ever happened. Ashley even hinted at it being a same-sex situation. In a TikTok video she made about the drama, someone commented that she was definitely talking about Trina and Gabe. She didn't respond, but she did like the comment. Meanwhile, Toni initially seemed willing to ignore all of it, but the moment Tamar tried to take action, Toni stepped in to shut her down. Tamar claimed she had planned to have Ashley on her podcast to speak out about her allegations involving one of the Braxton sisters' husbands. Before the episode could even be recorded, Toni reportedly sent a cease and desist to stop it. Now, before anyone assumes the sisters ganged up on Tamar to protect the family name, that wasn't exactly the case. Trina and Tawanda quickly clarified that they had no idea Tamar had received a cease and desist, which suggested Toni acted on her own. That didn't sit well with fans either. Gabe was Trina's ex, so Toni's interference seemed completely personal, stemming from her ongoing issues with Tamar. When fans called her out, Toni tried to spin it, claiming she was honoring their late sister Tracy by preventing Ashley from doing the show. According to reports, sources revealed that Toni even walked off the set of the upcoming season of The Braxtons over the sister drama. The Grammy Award winner stated that after Tracy passed, the sisters had promised to get along. But clearly, no one was keeping that promise. Things reportedly got so heated that, at one point during filming, Tamar and Toni's fighting caused Seduction to shut down entirely. An insider said, producers shut down filming of The Braxtons after a heated argument between Tamar and her sister. Season 2 is coming this summer. The interesting thing is that, while all this drama was unfolding, Toni was trying to save face in public, acting like everything between her and Tamar was just fine. She even complained about Tamar blocking her, but Tamar clapped back, saying, "I block my sisters all the time. You work on my nerves, you're getting blocked." So yeah, it's pretty clear these two really don't like each other, which makes Tamar's claim that she only went on stage to hold it down for Toni even harder to believe. Girl, y'all clearly don't even like each other like that. But it gets even messier. Fans are now speculating that Tamar might be trying to take advantage of the marital issues between Toni and Birdman, inserting herself into their relationship. Now, we all know Toni can fake for the gram, but multiple insiders say her marriage to Birdman is shakier than it looks. If you've been following their story from the beginning, you know it's been anything but stable. They dated for a while years ago, broke up in 2019, got back together in 2023. And then married in August 2024. But things got wild when Toni suddenly filed for divorce. At the time, nobody knew the full story, and many assumed she was after Birdman's money since she had been dealing with her own financial issues. Then rumors surfaced that she allegedly tried to walk away with a $160 million payout after being married for less than a month. Naturally, fans were shocked. I mean, $160 million is basically all of Birdman's net worth. Whatever he did to make Toni mad, she was ready to hit him where it hurt. Even 50 Cent jumped into the conversation, calling her out directly on Instagram. Because you know he loves stirring the pot. He wrote, "Now wise women are going to say, well, if you suck D for 16 years, you'll want to be paid for it too." Well, she eventually called off the divorce. But even though they're still married, word on the street is that the relationship is low-key toxic as hell. They're almost always on the brink of splitting. So yeah, it seems like Tamar and Toni are basically at odds right now. She knows it, but they're still family. Fans are starting to piece things together. And the rumor mill says Tamar might be trying to leverage the shaky marriage to prove to Birdman that she's a better option than Toni. There are even whispers about her allegedly sending explicit pictures. But you didn't hear that from me. And according to Tona, Tamar going after Toni's men isn't exactly new territory for her. I've got to know what y'all think, because this Braxton saga has officially hit next level chaos. Toni and Tamar might as well call it quits on their sisterhood. After all this drama, is there really any coming back? Between messy fights, alleged seductions, seasoned disputes, rumors fly about Birdman, a $160 million divorce payout, and shady texts from the past, fans are starting to see the pattern. Now Tamar is allegedly stepping into Toni's messy marriage, while Toni tries to hold her ground. The rest of the family is caught somewhere in the middle. What began as sisterly tension has exploded into betrayal, public feuds, and enough scandal to keep the internet buzzing for months. Here's the bottom line. The Braxton family drama isn't just gossip anymore. It's a full-blown war, and the fallout isn't safe for anyone. So grab your popcorn, because this mess is far from over. And whatever happens next, it's guaranteed to be wild.